Welcome to Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight we're going to be looking at the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I am looking at the week of December 24th through December 30th. I will put timestamps in after the live stream. Don't forget, guys, the cosmic influence this week is definitely going to be the Cancer full moon. I know we also have Mercury retrograde. We have Jupiter up there coming direct finally, thank goodness. And Venus making some moves all in this week, but I still feel that the Cancer full moon is going to be the most impactful energy. This energy is definitely about reminiscing. Everyone's kind of nostalgic at this time, thinking of good times. What's happening is our memories are not matching up with our present moment. So this Cancer full moon is definitely making us deal with some unresolved issues, and most likely these are going to be in family settings, family situations. So everyone should be busy doing that this week, right? All right, I will be starting out with a collective reading before we jump to Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oops. Sorry. If y'all just ever saw the setup over on this side of the camera, I'm just saying. All right, so I'm going to do collective reading first. I did pull out Magical Times, Prosperity, and Pilgrimage when it coming out. That's good, right? We're going to use the Numinous again, the Black Moon, astrology cards. Are you guys catching on to the theme? I'm definitely getting into the astrology, right? The Moonology Oracle, of course, to close it out. And tonight I have picked the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Diana. Let me know, ladies. We have sound. Everything looks okay. And can you hear any music? I have a little music playing, but I'm trying to keep it low so that way it's just for me. And hopefully we don't get in any kind of trouble. All right, I'm going to timestamp collective. Let's do 237. I'm going to start masculine energy first. All right, we have opposition coming out. You see the Quinsex card in reverse. Complexity. I feel like masculine energy could be trying to balance out things that are complicated, right? So not trying to make things more complicated. I see the word tests on there and the word mirrors. How many of you feel like you're being tested? Just this week alone. All right, let's do feminine energy. We have Virgo, the Alchemist, definitely. I love that this came out for Divine Feminine. Thank you. All right, so the Alchemist is us turning every shitty thing that ever happened to us into something positive, something good, right? And that's going to include people, places, things, whatever. I love that she's got all her spices on the picture. I picked me up some whole basil leaves today. I know, I get excited about the silly things. All right, let's do the bridging energy. We have fourth house roots. So where do we all come from? Where are we going? Aquarius, the innovator. So there's something about coming up with new ideas. Family, home is the first two words on fourth house roots. So I do feel like masculine energy is trying to balance something. I do see the mirror effect. So most likely it's like they're mirroring something. They're going through something feminine energy has already went through, already dealt with. She's already alchemizing over here, right? But I feel like that's what's happening now. The word discipline is sticking out to me on masculine energy. But Virgo, the alchemist for feminine, I feel like that's going to be my absolute favorite. We are definitely turning the negatives into positives, right? Vanessa on Facebook, hello. No music. Thank you, Sandra. All right, let's look at that opposition for masculine energy. I do feel like something is opposing masculine energy. I feel like I felt it in the water signs yesterday. It's like, I think masculine energy got square yesterday. So like something was squaring off, but I definitely felt like it's opposing, like it's a battle. Like, I even pictured like a boxing ring or a boxing match, right? So I feel like that's actually still happening for masculine energy. They could be fighting for something. They could just be fighting for balance, especially if they feel tested all the time. All right, so the Six of Wands comes out. Six of Wands is actually a victory. Hard fought. Five of Swords. Again, more hard fighting. And Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick information, sudden changes. There could have been some sort of surprise for masculine energy, something unexpected that's going to sprout, because I see him holding like this little twig and it has like just a few baby leaves on it. But yeah, it could have something to do with children. Five of Swords is like, don't know which direction to go. See how like her head's just spinning. It's also like fear, crows, and it does say that this energy is victorious. Five of Swords is actually a victory card. I know, right? Like, how can this be a victory? I don't know, but that's what they say. But Five of Swords is supposed to be a victory, and it does say that you come out on top of the situation. It always shows like three people battling, and it's like the other two people quit and walk away, or surrender and walk away, something like that. But Eight of Wands, I feel like it's quick information brought sudden changes. It's interesting too, like she's sitting on one. There's all these wands around her and she's sitting on one. So it's like, it's possible this masculine expected something, one thing, and it's like multiple things are happening. All right. Virgo, the alchemist. Methodical, aligned is on here. I love the word aligned. High Priestess, yes ma'am. The Two of Cups, interesting. And the Nine of Pentacles, super interesting. Ooh, are we learning to love ourselves, right? Okay, so High Priestess is secrets, mysteries. I used to think, so the High Priestess was my clue card for bridging energy. Bridging energy does show roots, family, home is on here. It's very possible that you're thinking about family and home for divine feminine, but I don't really get that. I feel like this is more about putting the pieces together, because the High Priestess sits at the veil. So it's like whenever she has a question, she just moves the veil and asks Spirit and says, hey, what is this thing? And then Spirit gives her the answer. So it's this energy of like, I heard not being clueless anymore, which is really weird because I don't use that word. But it is like this energy of like, again, putting the puzzle pieces together. Two of Cups could be what you're putting the puzzle pieces together about, like what you're alchemizing. Remember, Virgo was the alchemist card. But Two of Cups is partnership, soulmate energy, it's love, it's romance, it's all that yada yada stuff that Rosa hates currently at this moment. So I do see like the healing. There's something about healing here. But it's love, it's romance, and then the Nine of Pentacles comes out, and Nine of Pentacles is like all about independence, right? So it's like divine feminine. It's like we're focused on our money, we're focused on our career, we're focused on following our purpose, right? And it's like we're not focused on nothing else. All right, fourth house roots is going to be bridging energy. So family and home is going to be important. Remember, we do have that Cancer full moon on the 27th. Inner world is on here. Real estate is on here. Self-care. So this is bridging energy. This is what's currently bridging you together. Your current spiritual lesson. So we have the Three of Pentacles. It's the teamwork card. It is a partnership, but it's like we're gonna all work together type of energy. Nine of Wands is here. Nine of Wands could be like stress, anxiety. I'm hearing the word tired. Knight of Swords is here. Knight of Swords is about gaining courage to spread a message of freedom and liberty and justice for all. No, I'm just kidding. Ace of Wands is on the bottom. Ace of Wands is going to be fate, destiny. The apple is sticking out to me today. So it's like you planted a seed and something big is growing, right? I didn't pull any message cards. Let's do head, heart, higher self. All right, so I'm going to use magical times. Let's see what everybody's thinking and feeling. All right, so let's start masculine's headspace. You have the friendship card. It says, be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. The unicorns are sticking out to me. All right, in the heart space, we have clarity. It says, banish the fog of illusion, open your eyes to the truth, and remember the perfection of who you are. Look at that in the heart space, divine masculine, remembering who they are, powerful journey that they're on. It is giving me the sense of like awakening, and I know who I am and what I'm doing. Change is here for divine masculine in the higher self space. So change says you're transforming. Let go of the past and embrace the light and joy of this new day. And I feel like the butterflies are sticking out everywhere. Like for masculine energy, I've seen it several places. I think I put a dragonfly on the earth signs thumbnail. All right, divine feminine, headspace, thoughts, reconciliation is here. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need. To begin the process, reach out with a simple first step. Let's talk about this a little bit because I was trying to run from it over here. All right, I know, right? Spirit's always getting me right on the back of the head. All right, so the High Priestess was, we're putting the puzzle pieces together. The Two of Cups is definitely like love, romance, and the Nine of Pentacles is here because this is what we're doing now. But we're definitely going back and forth with, yes, I can do this, but is this what I want, right? Like, is this what I'm looking for? So in reconciliation, coming in the headspace, I don't think that, I mean, I can't say we're not thinking about reconciling because I'd be lying, but it's more of like fear. It's more of like, it's not even about reconciling with someone you've been with. It's like, I don't even know at this point in my journey. I'm just talking about like me, Rosa, over here, you know, my own divine feminine energy is pissed today. Can you tell it's the Aries moon? Have mercy. But it's like, I don't even, not only do I not want to reconcile with anyone, but like, I don't even want to like see anybody, run into anybody. I don't want to meet anybody. Don't bring any strangers over here. No intruders are allowed. Like stranger danger. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that's where I'm at. I know. Jenna. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra said same. Same. Good, good. I'm glad. I was really nervous about spitting that out. But yeah, and I mean, I really wish like I could have a much more like loving, positive attitude about it. But I mean, how's it go? It is what it is, right? All right, expectations, have mercy is coming out in the heart space. This could be messages. Yeah, I don't feel like feminine has expectations. This is gonna be masculine. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music that your heart's been waiting to hear. I do feel like that's masculine energy. And I feel like songs have been sent today, right? But clarity, it says banish the fog of illusion, open your eyes to the truth, remember the perfection of who you are. So this is divine feminine telling divine masculine, hey, remember the perfection of who you are. And then masculine could be saying something about expectations. All right, let's look at higher self. We have partnership. I mean, just kick me while I'm down. All right. Partnership says learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles while working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So divine feminine, this is the lesson that we are currently learning at this time. All right, let's do some messages. We're going to use the soulmate love messages. Oh, yeah. Me and Spirit going to fight today. All right, no, we're not. We're going to use the OGs. The OGs. I'm going to get it together, I promise. All right, let's do 3 from masculine to feminine. I'm trying to move forward. I can feel when you are sad comes out, but this is going to be higher self. And I will reach out to you soon. So these are going to be 3D messages here. These are things, in other words, it's like something they want to say, could have said. Maybe they're texting it, but they're not sending it. Maybe they have already sent it to you before. Or it's like a message, you know, incoming message. So when that happens, I love when you guys message me and tell me, hey, that thing happened. So for those of you that don't know, yes, message me when it happens. I know who we are on the bottom. Again, I feel like that's, well, no, I want to say it's higher self message, but I mean, I feel like we got that. Could be 3D message. All right, let's do 3 from divine feminine to divine masculine. Ooh, why should I care? Think you care, or that either of us care? I feel like that's our attitude today. I didn't plan this, and when I said keep looking, you won't find me, I did mean for you to take it as a challenge. That's going to be my personal favorite. All right, let's close it out. Moonology. There I go again. Wax moon astrology cards. There's something about I didn't plan this. It feels aggressive, like angry, like having to stand up for yourself, divine feminine. I would say there's almost like this protective energy on masculine, like, don't hurt me. And then on like feminine, it's like, yeah, it's that Aries moon, y'all. It's gonna be me today, Aries moon. Y'all feel agitated? I just feel agitated. Now, I will say I had a busy day, so I had a lot on my plate. All right, here we go. Guidance. We have North Node. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, have mercy. And then Spirit sits me down and realigns me right on live tarot. North Node, life's purpose. Like, this is what we're doing. This is the purpose, right? This is the purpose. And I feel like a lot of times our angry and our agitation and our, you know, all that stuff comes from when our willpower, this is my lesson this week, is not aligned like with our purpose, right? That's why we get this agitation. The moment that we align, like I feel like I'm doing it right now, right? I'm aligning my Aries moon attitude with my life's purpose here. So it's like that willpower, like it'll fuel you. It'll give you the fire to push and keep going. Anytime I feel like I'm struggling on this journey, I feel like I'm just figuring this out, but it's like I have to remind myself of why it is that I'm doing it. And interesting, because didn't we get see the roots card? So it's like this energy of that might have just been me. But it's like this energy of I feel like no, we've seen fourth house roots. I feel like that's what Spirit's been telling me to do, especially with this Mercury retrograde. It's like going back to the roots. And I feel like, again, even the full moon, really all the astrology is going to point back to the same direction, because all the astrology is cosmic influences that are coming together to create something, right? So it's like all of it is going to be having us focus on our roots, like why we originally wanted something, why we originally went after something. So it's like if you're struggling right now and you're going through something and it's like tough and it's shitty, just sit there for a second and look back where you were last year. Look how much shittier it was then, right? And I understand, I should stop using that word. But I understand that, like, has it been much better? I mean, 2023 was hard for everyone, guys. It's not just you. It's not just me. Literally everyone. I mean, since 2020, I heard somebody say the other day that my life hasn't felt normal since 2019. And I felt that, like, deeply. I'm serious. My life has not felt normal. I have no idea. The last 3 years, it's like I feel like I woke up from some sort of weird fog COVID fate. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it seems really weird, right? And everybody talks about like how time is going super fast. All the things, y'all, all the things. When I focus on my purpose, I feel like it takes away all the anxiety, all the worry, all the fear. When I remember why I started doing it in the first place, when I look back at how far I've come, it's always going to be the purpose that realigns me, puts me back on track. Sometimes we refuse to do this to the point that I feel like Spirit has to step in with these yods, right? Like these moments. A yod is an astrology thing. We talked about it on Facebook. All right, let's get one more. All right, so we have Saturn, and it was totally not in reverse. It's just me. All right, so Saturn says truth, and then Mars is here, and I'm going to take it to force. 10th house is here, the world. 10th house is going to be your career, reputation. This is us aligning our purpose with our career. How many of you feel like if you're at your old job, you're at this energy where it's like, I've been doing this forever, and you don't feel like it's actually getting you anywhere or taking you anywhere, right? Like you just feel, I don't know. I think if it was me, I would just be numb. It'd just be like this black type of energy, right? But it's like for those of you that are following purpose, right? That are following purpose, like I said, it's easy to get aligned. If you're not following purpose, this Mars energy, this forceful energy, Definitely you could feel like this push, like you're feeling pushed out of something, right? Like you've been somewhere. I mean, again, you could have been there forever, it doesn't matter. But it's like you feel like you're being pushed out, and it is. And I'm just gonna tell you, like, it's spirit. When spirit wants us to do something and we take too long, and spirit has to step in with these yards and, like, you know, touch the world and do things. It's like it's shocking. It's by force many times. Mars is like, like tower energy, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. Purpose. Purpose. It's about the purpose and not the person. I feel like that's why I struggle with the message cards. I know that everyone loves the message cards. I totally get it. I try to do readings without them, and people are like, "Where are the message cards?" And I don't know. It's like, as soon as because I can understand that there's like higher self messages, right? But it's like, for me, it's like as soon as we get to the message cards, it's like we're immediately putting the focus on the person. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all ever wondered why I have such an issue, that's gonna be it. I just looked at him saying 26 minutes. Have mercy, Rosa. Yes, Sandra, absolutely. Absolutely. Anytime that it's of service, that you are doing something to help assist, you know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I think so. I think that right now, what people are having an issue is, like, you hear people talking about it all the time, like the corporate situation. I think that's the issue for most people. But yeah, like, I was just telling someone what you do. I don't remember. I think it was probably Miss Tina. But I was just telling someone what you do. It was Miss Tina, and I was like, can't imagine doing your job all day, all the time, as many hours as you work. But yeah, I imagine there's been a lot of people. I'm in trouble. That are grateful they got you on the phone. I pecked on my puffer. I'm supposed to be trying to make it the whole live without pecking on the puffer. Jenna says, made it over some hurdles this year and also have slowed down. Slowed down and simplified. Yes, me too. I stopped pushing myself. Here's a funny one. Ready? I stopped jumping out of the car. I know, right? So it's like, when I would get somewhere, I would just immediately grab my stuff, turn the car off, go out the door. Even like leaving the house, I would just grab my stuff, go out the door, run, rush. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've stopped rushing. That's good, Sandra. That's good. That's a good sign too. That's a good sign. All right, guys, I'm ready. I'm done talking. Oh my gosh, I love that, Sandra. I told an elderly woman today I was coming to spend Christmas with her in Kentucky, so she is not alone. Sandra, I gotta stop picking on yours. Are you using like regular font? I noticed the other day that I picked your comment and it doesn't show it. It just shows like little block letters. All right, guys, I see everybody. Look at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Everybody's waiting for the earth signs. Okay, I'll stop talking. All right, let's do 2936 for Taurus. Taurus, this is going to be for December 24th through the 30th. I am going to start out with magical times for energy of the week. We talked about the astrology all week, right? Cancer, full moon. Last week of Mercury retrograde. Last week of Jupiter retrograde. And everything moving into Sagittarius. Except Jupiter. Jupiter's right where we need Jupiter to be. Right there in Taurus. All right, let's see if that works out for you, Taurus. December 24th through December 30th. We have integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Interesting. Cycles is on the bottom. All right, I'm going to use the numinous next. All right, challenger. Oh, have mercy. Taurus. Taurus, what in the world? Challenge or obstacle is second house. Assets. That's where Jupiter is. That's where Taurus is. Why would this be a challenge or obstacle? Because money is a challenge or obstacle for everyone, Rosa, not just Taurus. All right. Look at that Venus trying to come out. I ain't taking it. All right, it's possible, Taurus, that your lesson learned is unconditional love, but don't throw any unconditional love at me when second house Taurus has a challenge or obstacle in second house Taurus. You have 8th house intimacy. Look, I couldn't get away from it. I totally tried. I do see the North Node card. 8th house. 8th house is normally ruled by Scorpio. Taurus, are you dealing with a Scorpio? Ooh, it says investments on here. Y'all, I swear. Investments is the first word. Intensity, contracts. What's going on? Taurus, you signed a contract and it's costing you a lot of money. Ooh, did you sign it during Mercury retrograde? Surely not. All right, let's look at the outcome. We have Gemini, the butterfly, curious, communication, flexible, social, collaborative. I like that. Connected, studious. Ascendant, rising is going to be the next card. So that's good. At least we're going out the week a little better than we came in. So Gemini is sticking out strongly. So, I mean, clearly, Taurus, get your chart out. What is your second house, right? 8th house. Where's your Taurus is really what we want to know. Where's your Gemini? All right, let's look at integrity. I know y'all like to shuffle, but I'm just not feeling it today. All right, so we got Ace of Wands coming out. So Ace of Wands is destiny, fate. Let no one live your life for you. Ooh, Taurus, are you straying from your purpose for money? The moon comes out. The moon is an illusion, something that's not real. And Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a player. That's just a player. I'm just going to say it. That's what it is. All right, second house. Is this person taking your money? No, you're just giving it away. It's almost like this person's even trying to stop taking from you, Taurus, and you just keep giving to them. All right, so the Nave of Wands, so Page of Wands, spiritual awakening, a new journey. I feel like that has something to do with your spiritual awakening. Nave of Swords, another page. Ooh, and the Death card. I know, right? I said ooh. Scorpio energy again. So I'm just saying, eighth house, pretty interesting. It is death transformation. Ooh, it's costing you something. Okay. It's not you. You might. So this person was a player, but maybe they're done playing now, I guess. But the page students does say like this person is trying to learn, and it's like it's costing you money, Taurus, because you're trying to help this person. Look how he's carrying her. It talks about like carrying her across the desert because she couldn't make the last steps, right? Remember, when there's a death, there's a rebirth. So Taurus, I feel like you're trying to help someone. And with the page students, I mean, it's possible that they're ready to learn. There is something about intimacy though. So there is something about like, are you doing it for a certain reason? Like Gemini, the butterflies here. Like, are you just wanting a friendship that bad? Are you just wanting a relationship that much? Some of you, like, do you feel like this is a spiritual connection? Like, there's a reason that you're doing it, because this person, their cup is dry. Like, they were the player, but I don't feel like they're walking around acting like they're the player anymore. So it's like something happened to them, and you're like, here, let me help you. All right, so eighth house, we have Eight of Wands. So the eights are clearly sticking out. Eight of Wands, quick information, sudden changes. Five of Pentacles is here. Five of Pentacles is like frustration, challenges. It does say that you can get help. It's very possible that you think they're going to help you or you're expecting them to help you. And then we have Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is about being courageous enough to take new action. Knight of Wands could speak of some reckless energy. It's like this energy of like, I'm going for it regardless. All right, Gemini, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords in the Sweet Twilight is probably one of my least favorite Eight of Swords. Every time I get this Eight of Swords, I want to go get Sandra's unicorn cards that she gave me and like pull that one, because this is like, man. It's the card that says you're going to have to get your hands dirty to free yourself from something. Then we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups could say that you're ignoring something, not paying attention to something. It's interesting. I just noticed like she's spilling something out of this cup. I never noticed that before. See how it's like coming out? Then we have the World card, new opportunity. And then we have Capricorn, the Devil, and King of Wands. Someone who's like cocky, overconfident. I feel like that's the person's energy. All right, so here we go. Ready? I wanted to try to change it here. I wanted to be like, oh, it's okay. You can help this person. I'm not saying you can't help somebody, Taurus. I mean, help them, but don't help them and then be shocked when your cup is empty. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't, if you're going to help them, then you help them and you have no expectations. But if you're like not taking care of you, or you think that they're going to give you something in return, I don't know. I feel like the integrity card was the first thing out, right? So the integrity card, it says it. I don't even have to say it, Taurus. It's like, what are the reasons that you're helping this person? I feel like some of you, like, I know there's this, and I'm not talking about, I don't know, okay? This is very general. But like there's some woman out there somewhere. I mean, it could be a man too, sure. And it's like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna help this guy, that ran around and did all these things to these people. because he's ready to get better now. I mean, I've been here. I'm going to fix him. Yeah, that's me. I'm just saying I've been here, Taurus. But it's like, you know, you're doing it because you think that either it's going to bring you a relationship or they're going to help you in some way, something like that. And I feel like you're ignoring how messy things are getting. So it's like, I feel like this week, that Cancer new moon, it's the Cancer new moon, right? I mean, full moon. Why did I say new moon? But the full moon, it's making you, it's forcing like the whole planet. It doesn't matter, Taurus, it doesn't matter, any sign. But it's like everyone is having to deal with unresolved family issues. So yeah, I feel like this is a family issue that was ignored, except for now you have to face it because the full moon is here. Luckily, you get new opportunities when you face those issues, right? But it's almost like this person is waiting to see like what you're going to do, Taurus. All right, I'm going to pull guidance. Black Moon astrology cards. Amanda, hello. All right. The Yard card comes out. Here, let me read it out of the book. So it's number 48 in the Black Moon Oracle. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. The ancients believe that the Yod was an era of fate in the chart and not a particularly favorable one. It's also called the Eye of God or the Finger of God. All right, so here's what I'm going to explain why they say it's not necessarily a favorable one. Because like tower moments, I'm surprised you don't have a tower here. You have the destiny card, like it's destiny, spirit gonna step in, right? But it's like there's an obstacle and it has to be removed. And I feel like I'm talking to someone that has this relationship towards, and it's like you are not willing to let it go. You're either trying to fix them, heal them, carry them, do the work for them, something. And like what happens is it's like spirit steps in. Spirit steps in and forces you to deal with the situation. And what does that mean? Like, I don't know. Does it mean you have to like abandon the person, leave? I don't know. But it's like whatever you're doing, this where you're putting all this energy in, like that's gotta change. Fourth house, the roots. I mean, really, didn't this come out? Roots, but it was like in a whole different set of cards, right? For the collective energy. So again, this is going to be that Cancer full moon. We're all being forced to face with like unresolved family issues. And then South Node life debts is here. South Node like debts is like what you need to leave in the past, what you need to leave in the past. It's very possible too that you feel like you owe something to someone, or maybe you feel like because you did something bad before that like you deserve this type of energy or something like that, and it's just not true. Just not true. All right, let's do Moonology Oracle to close it out for Taurus. Some Cancer energy, definitely with that moon card. But I also picked up on some Capricorn energy. With the World and with the Devil card. All right, Taurus. It's love and money for Taurus. All right, The complete opposite of everything I just said. Says a time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. But I mean, who are you giving to, Taurus? Who are you giving to? Bring love into the situation. New moon and Aquarius. Again, almost the opposite of everything I just said. And the answers are you need are coming. It's full moon and Gemini. And you did get the Gemini card up here. So again, could be also dealing with a Gemini. Could be most likely someone on a twin journey, right? But these two cards right here, I mean, okay, Taurus, if you feel like you haven't been given to this person and you've just been taken from this person, then yeah, that card probably means you're supposed to stop doing that. But I honestly feel like this person's been taking from you and you've just been giving and giving. So I'm just saying, most likely it's time to stop that. Bring love into the situation. I feel like it's just a confirmation that you're trying to do something for love, or like for some other reason, right? All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. If it was, tap that like button for me. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly that Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off, is playing. And I mean, I don't even know why I said Taylor Swift that way. I don't have an issue with her. But it's like, yeah, Spirit, I hear the message. I hear the message. I know, right? I just feel like they're overgiving. They're overgiving to somebody. Most likely for a reason that like it's not gonna happen anyway. So it's like, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't expect nothing back. It's like every time we expect something back, we just get let down, right? So if you're just gonna do it, do it. Just to be a kind person. And that way, when they mess up, they're not letting you down, right? At this point in my life, like people that are, physically here and like not online, Sandra, I miss you so much. I just want to drive your house. But like the people physically here, like that's how I am. Like at this point, I'm doing whatever I'm doing is just I have no expectations. You know what I mean? Like this is it. All right, Virgo. I wonder if it happens again. I'm glad you say so. Sandra says totally relate. All right, 4811, because I've seen it. For Virgo, this is going to be for the week of December 24th through December 30th. So many cosmic influences, Virgo. I feel like so far the Cancer full moon has been showing up the most. I feel like Jupiter showed up right away in the collective, but it's been mostly Cancer full moon. All right, Virgo, energy of the week, December 24th through the 30th. We have confidence comes out. Be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. I see the energy card next. Energy says allow the energy to flow. Don't try to control something, overthink something, Virgo, or overanalyze something. Don't try to manipulate any energy this week. You're definitely, we just had that yod. I'm just saying, like, this is the week where we're going with the flow, right? Going with the flow. For some of you Virgos, this isn't about boldness. It's not about like confidence. It's about, oh, my back just popped. Rising. It's rising from the ashes type of energy is what I'm getting. I know it's not the Phoenix rising, but that's what I'm getting. Some of you Virgos, and this, I feel like the energy is splitting here, so just bear with me. But it's like, this could just be for one of you, and I'm just feeling it really strongly. But it's like there's a Virgo out here, and you're actually grieving at this time. You're grieving at this time. So it's not about being confident in yourself, but it is about the rise up, stand tall, feel the fire in your soul, definitely. And I mean, that could be all of you. That could be all Virgos. Like, you just be grieving anything. But there's somebody out here specifically, it's a loss. It's a painful. Let's keep moving forward. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Yeah, opposition coming out. See Virgo again, the alchemists. I feel like that's the challenge, is you're having a hard time alchemizing this situation. That's not true. That's not true. I should have kept that Virgo card. You're not having a hard time. You optimize the situation on a regular basis. When this time of year or this particular week for whoever this is, what is my Virgo? North Node. But yeah, it's like you, oh, it's my parents. Have mercy. My mom's birthday is 24th. My dad's birthday is the 31st, and they both passed. But yeah, okay. So Virgo, you're kind of like you're grieving something, and it's not that you can't alchemize. It's not that you haven't moved on. It's not that you're not healing or anything like that. It's just that when this time of year comes back around, this is one of the hardest weeks for me. I know this is like Christmas and holidays, and people spend with their family, and we buy gifts, and it's yay, right? No. No, it's just not. And for those of you, like, so there's someone here who has like a really specific loss, Virgo, and I promise you, I have no idea who I'm talking to. Just, I can feel it. But it's like, we watch other people be happy at this time, and we watch like people shopping and getting presents, and we're supposed to be in a good mood. But I just normally am not. I'm just not. If I miss my parents, I get pissed. I'm like, why does everybody have parents and I don't? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It's just like a crappy week for me. But I feel like it's not that you're not alchemizing and you haven't healed and worked on yourself. I feel like Spirit's saying have confidence that you have, but it's that there's something that opposes you at this time, right? You have opposition as a challenge or obstacle. And it's like it happens every single time at this time. So Virgo, I'm just going to ask you real cautiously. I'm stepping quietly here, okay? Is it possible that because you're so in your feelings right now about the thing that about what it is that you're grieving, that you could be somewhat lashing out to others? It got quiet in here. Just kidding. All right, Virgo, let's do lesson learned. Lesson learned to help you with the challenge or obstacle. We have 6th house craft. Go do some crafts, Virgo. No, but it's about like what you enjoy, what you create, what you make. My back is on fire in this chair today. The first word is work. I feel like it has something to do with your creativity. Well-being is on there. So it's like if you're creative, if you do what makes you happy, if you follow purpose, right? Daily rituals is on here. Oh my gosh, Virgo, that's you, right? Daily rituals, 6th house. That's been me. I've been getting in so much trouble about like having a consistent daily routine, consistent daily routine. Like I have to get up, do certain things every morning, certain things every night. And now I've been going to the doctor because I'm trying to adult Virgo. And the doctor says that I'm in menopause. Yay, right? So I've been doing yoga and I love yoga and I love yoga in the morning. Yoga in the morning is amazing. Um, Especially Kundalini yoga in the morning. I mean, it just like gives me the best day every time I do it, right? But now apparently I have to start exercising before I go to bed. Like, what? What? But apparently that's going to help me sleep more or sleep better. Okay. I'll let y'all know if it works. But there's definitely something about daily routine. Okay, so I got the message. So it's like when this week comes in and you struggle every year this time. My question is, Virgo, do you, because you're upset in this time, and I'm just saying, like, whoever I'm talking to, you have absolutely every freaking stinking right to be as just pissed and mad and grieving as absolutely, hell yeah. But my question is, do you keep your routine? Because that's how you alchemized the whole thing. That's how you healed yourself and got back up and kept going, right? Is you started doing your routine every day, the self-love, self-care, and you started healing. So my question is, Virgo, when this happens every year, when this week gets here and you go back into that, I gotta feel these things again, do you let go of your routine? Do you go, you know what, this week's always hard for me, so I'm just going to let go of my routine and I'm just not going to do it this week and I'm just going to deal, right? Most likely that's what happens. And I'm just saying, Virgo, Spirit saying, like, lesson learned is that your daily routine is so important, right? That's how you got up the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth. You see what I'm saying? So just keep your daily routine. I felt really strong, like divine feminine energy with Taurus. And that's really unusual because I'm normally right down the middle, right? Like I can feel masculine and feminine. I definitely felt really strong feminine energy with Taurus. And I'm definitely feeling very strong feminine energy with Virgo. Super interesting. All right, let's do outcome. We have the moon feelings. No way. Aquarius again, innovator on the bottom. It's like Cancer, full of moon. Ooh, man, I'm getting so much. All right, so who is this? Like, who's watching? That's new. That's Virgo. What's going on? Okay, so it's going to be the Cancer full moon. Every year there's this issue, and every year it's unresolved. So this full moon this year is going to force you to resolve the issue once and for all. I had to like readjust myself. I feel like I'm just pissing Virgo off. I don't mean to. I swear I don't. All right, confidence is here, 7 of Wands. It's the fighting for something. It's the protecting something card. I just want to say I picked the Sweet Twilight Tarot. And normally in the 7 of Wands and any other tarot, it's like they're fighting for something and you always see like a little child hiding or peeking out behind them. How interesting, right? But 7 of Wands, fighting, protecting something. And the Sweet Twilight Tarot, it talks about how you could be fighting so much and so hard that sometimes you find yourself all by yourself fighting for something that it's not, I don't want to say it's not worth fighting for. It's just not the right way to go about it, I guess. All right, we have 4 of Cups. Yeah, ignoring something, not paying attention to something. We have the world coming back out. So the world is like you're fixing to get a new opportunity. This is the week. This is the week, Virgo. You're going to heal something once and for all. And what does that mean? Okay, I feel like I've said this earlier, but it doesn't mean, Virgo, that you're just abandoning. It doesn't mean that you're rejecting anything. It doesn't mean you're never going to think about it again. It doesn't mean you don't love it wholeheartedly, unconditionally. It doesn't mean any of those things, okay? It just literally means that it's no longer going to pull you down and cause a disruption in the happy life that you're trying to make for yourself, right? That's all it means. I think sometimes people think like, if I'm not sad about this, then it means I didn't love this person, or I didn't have all these feelings. That's not true. Not true at all. We're supposed to have those feelings. We're supposed to grieve. It's a process. It's a healing process. Every time we heal from something, we're stronger, wiser, more powerful. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's nothing. The only thing that I would say, there's no wrong, okay? There's no wrong. But the only thing I would say is, if we keep doing the same thing every single year, and it still hurts you, Virgo, every single time, you have to at some point go, I want to try something different. Next year, I want to spend Christmas with my family, and I don't want to be here sad about the people that aren't here anymore, right? Or whatever, it is. All right, let's look at opposition. I feel like it's not necessarily anyone opposing. It's just more about balance, needing balance. Gemini, the Lovers comes out. There's a very specific, of course, you could be on the twin journey, Virgo, but there's a very specific meaning to Gemini, the Lovers. I know we all think it means, ooh, the lovers, they come together and, yada, yada. No, it means that we choose to love and heal ourselves every day. That's the difficult decision we have to make every day so that we can be in healthy, loving relationships, right? We have Ace of Pentacles. It's a new offer, a new beginning, and I just want to show you like everything's withered, dried up. It's like this is a new offer that's been long time coming, right? Like it's been needing to be here for a long time. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is actually my clue card for a breakup, but this is freedom. This is liberty. This is you telling yourself like you're free. You're free to go have the happy life that you deserve, right? I'm definitely talking to a Virgo that has a hard time refilling their own cup. You have no problem loving everyone around you, giving everyone around you the whole world till you're just completely depleted. But when it comes to taking care of you and your emotions and your feelings, I feel like you do it every single day. But almost in this way, it's almost like Taurus. It's, oh my gosh, we got a theme going. But it's almost like you do it for a different reason. Like you're not doing it because you think that you deserve love. That routine you do every day that actually picks you up has something to do with all of those people that you love around you. And it's like you picked yourself up and started taking everyone to wherever they needed to go or doing whatever they needed to do. And that is how you healed yourself. But it's like now I feel like Spirit's asking you to pour back into your cup. That Gemini, the Lovers. You have to choose to love you. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles coming out. Again, this is synergy. It says you're allowed to ask for help. We have Ace of Wands coming out. Ace of Wands is new action. But again, fate, destiny. And we have the Fool card here, taking the leap of faith. There's something about the puppet strings that are sticking out to me. And what was it? What is the energy? We talked about it on Sunday. I mentioned it, the cord cutting. I'm not a fan of even saying the words, but whatever.
I totally can't find it. I remember talking about it though. Can't find it. Sorry. Love you. There was something in the astrology. I feel like if I just think about it long enough, I'll be able to figure it out. But it was about, I don't really believe in cord cutting, okay? I feel like if we could cut cords with people, we would just never deal with the situation and we'd never heal from certain things. And we'd surely never hear of the twin journey, right? As soon as we hit that dark night of the soul, we'd be like, I'm out. But I feel like there's something here about like you releasing your own energies. I don't think anyone's pulling your strings or manipulating Virgo. I feel like you keep yourself so busy so that you don't have to face certain things or feel certain things. And it's like this Cancer full moon is going to force you to deal with that. And it's not getting by me. Like he's playing on a toy drum. There's like a doll laying on the ground. All right, let's look at that moon. So we have King of Swords, speaking truth, authenticity. And this is about telling someone that you're scared. It's like telling someone how you feel about something. It's like Virgo, I feel like you have this whole routine where you get up every day and you're like this, I don't know, this powerhouse, this, I'll give you the world. What do you need? I got your back. I can do everything. But then it's like, and then when you need something, you don't speak up. When your feelings, like for example this week where you're dealing with this situation, it's like you don't speak up. You don't go, hey, this has been bothering me every year at this time, and I just put this smile on my face because I'm supposed to do all this stuff for this family or whoever. And so it's like you need to stand up, you need to speak truth, you need to not be scared to tell people how it is that you're feeling. And that's definitely going to be that Cancer full moon. Cancer full moon comes in on the 27th. I'm just saying, you're going to feel it. We're all already feeling it. And we have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles, again, more balance, bringing balance to the situation. And Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands says, be careful not to be reckless. Knight of Wands has been reckless energy all day. Be careful not to be reckless. On the bottom, I want to show you the Queen of Cups. I want to show you that child in that corner. Do you see that? So Virgo, it talks about, again, King of Wands, confident in yourself. The confident card was the first card out. All right, so the Queen of Cups is this energy that says, and again, this is sweet Twilight Tarot. So Queen of Cups is unconditional love, right? We all know that. And it's self-care, self-love, nurturing energy. It's my clue card for divine feminine energy, right? So, and here we go, Virgo. Pissing somebody off right now. Ready? Okay, so this card in this tarot set and in the book, if you look at the book, it says that this person is learning to love herself first. That's what it says. And I know I just pissed all the Virgos off. But it says that you have to learn to love yourself first. And the interesting part, it says that this person, the Queen of Cups, she's chosen to love herself first. She's no longer fighting it. She finally realizes that if she wants to take care of all of these people around her, if she wants to give them her love instead of her depleted cup, right? We talked about that before, especially with masculine energy. Like, what does a depleted cup look like? A depleted cup looks very short-tempered, short-fused. If you have kids, you're like telling them to go away, right? If you, I'm not even going to go into examples. It's definitely like that type of energy. So it's like, if you want to be this loving, caring person that you clearly want to be because you've been doing all of this stuff for all these people for so long, then it's like, you're going to have to speak up, Virgo, and you're going to have to tell people how you feel so that you can work on healing you, right? All right, Virgo, I'm going to do guidance with the Black Moon astrology cards. Spencer's having a bad dream. I don't know if it's a bad dream, but he's dreaming. He could just be chasing rabbits. Who knows? Is she a Virgo? Really? I knew that. I mean, I didn't. I forgot. Did I know? I had to have known. Totally forgot, though. So I'm glad I forgot, because I probably would have been more cautious. I know, right? All right, Virgo. First house, the body. This is your rising sign. Your rising sign. Mercury, and it just tells me too that, again, destiny, purpose, where you're headed. Mercury, the mind is here. Mercury does rule Virgo. I get this energy that there's like some overthinking here. It's almost like you're scared to do this part because you think somebody will do this part, and that's actually not true. The Six of Pentacles tells you that that's actually what's going to happen. Is the Six of Pentacles. It's the assistance, balance, that thing. It's like whoever you're scared to say, hey, I need help, is going to help you and wants to help you, Virgo. It's that energy. But Mercury, the mind, is definitely giving me like some overthinking. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so things could seem confusing. There could be some miscommunication. Maybe you've already tried to talk about this before. I'm hearing that too. But yeah, it's like this could be the week. This could be the time. All right, I have 7th house partners here. So again, I do feel like you have someone around you that you need to talk to about the situation. And then Chiron, healing, is on the bottom. Chiron is in Aries right now, literally right next to the North Node. They're sitting on top of each other. So it's like the North Node is our purpose, where we're headed. And Chiron is our wounded healer. This is what we're healing in this lifetime. And today, as I'm reading these readings right now, the moon is passing over Chiron in Aries. It's like if you know the astrology, it's so much. That alone, that transit alone is so much. All right, Virgo, let's do guidance. We're going to do Moonology Oracle to close it out. This is going to help with your thoughts and your emotions. I do feel like both. Definitely in your thoughts, definitely in your emotions. The good part is, Virgo, that Cancer, new full moon. Why do I keep calling it a new moon? Have mercy. But the full moon is here. And it is going to bring a cleansing. It is going to bring a resolution. All right, first one out. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's full moon in Capricorn. I feel like this card has came out like 1,000 times for all the signs, because it is the end of a tough cycle. All of 2023 was a tough cycle, right? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, and nothing is yet set in stone is on the bottom. The mutable moon. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Capricorn. Yeah, I totally did not think of her or pick up on her energy, so I don't know. I mean, but it's Virgo, so I mean, if it fits, it fits. Definitely could be new though. New. We have a few new people. I just don't know like what signs, what signs everyone is just yet. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. My sisters are Virgos. Every once in a while, I'll be in the middle of one of those readings and I'll be like, what is going on? I also have a very dear friend. Her son and my son kind of grew up together, my youngest son. And I think of her sometimes when I get to Virgo. Vanessa Cap. But yeah, honestly, y'all, like could you imagine if I remembered everybody's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I'm just reading the cards, I promise. I don't know. I feel like if I was like someone watching me read tarot, I feel like I would get upset that like she didn't remember that I was a Virgo. Like what? You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, I feel like I also wouldn't, because then I'd be like, oh well, then I mean, clearly she's just reading the cards, and the cards are what the cards are. So if I am a Virgo, then I know that that's what I have to look forward to, right? Look, Amanda says, I'm pretty sure you were talking to me the whole Virgo reading, just saying. Good, good. Sweet. Love you. All right, Capricorn. Man, does that say 116? What is happening? I don't remember. All right, 11711 for Capricorn. Capricorn, this is going to be for the week of December 24th through December 30th. So Cancer full moon has been the big cosmic influence, I feel like, for the earth signs. Maybe a little Mercury retrograde, but definitely mostly Cancer full moon. I'm going to start out with magical times. I'm going to look for energy of the week, Capricorn. You have the rebirth card. I love it. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, and accept the positive change that is coming. All right, so I gotta explain something, because who was it? Was it Virgo that got the confidence card? And I said it felt like the Phoenix Rising card. And we couldn't get the Phoenix Rising card. You know why? Because Capricorn had to get the Phoenix Rising card. You see? But I definitely felt that energy with Virgo too. So how interesting. But Capricorn, the rebirth. And not only is it just rebirth, but you manifested it. Remember, your thoughts shape your future, your words create today, and your choice become your reality. You could be manifesting healing. I so expected to see a partnership card there, but it's the healing card. Beautiful. All right, Capricorn, let's do the numinous, and let's see what the challenge or obstacle. I can almost already tell you it's taking too long, right? Rebirth. It's definitely like old cycles are closing out, new cycles beginning. I do have this feeling like you feel like something in your past is too much, took too much, or went too, I don't know, it's like something from the past you feel like is going to keep you from being able to have this rebirth. It's not true, but I can tell that that's what you feel. All right, Saturn wisdom is coming out for challenge or obstacle. Saturn is your ruling planet. The word discipline is on here. Structure, time, responsibility, ambition. Wow, Capricorn, you're putting the work in. Look at you go. Self-control is on there. All right, Mercury is coming out for lesson learned, communication, North Node, destiny. I'm just like, what? What? Aquarius again with the innovator, right? Coming up with new ideas, All right, so I do feel like this is someone, wow, Capricorn, this is like you were healing, but then you weren't. And now it's like you're going back to it wholeheartedly, all the efforts, right? Putting all your effort, all your time, all of everything into healing yourself. It's like it's something you've ignored probably for a long time. And it's like now you're ready to face the situation, right? North Node destiny could just be saying too, especially if you got some Aries, Capricorn, pay attention to that placements. But it's like North Node is in Aries, so it's like it's time to get on with it. So I'm getting this energy, Capricorn, like it's possible that this has been like long time coming. I don't think wisdom, Saturn is the challenge or obstacle. I think it's you not trusting yourself. Like maybe telling yourself, I haven't learned enough, or I need to know more. And I'm just going to say, Capricorn, whatever journey, whatever healing journey you're on, like it doesn't matter what type, it's a lifelong situation. Like here with me, PLR Rosa, I've been working on my anxiety, my depression, my PTSD, all these things, because I didn't want to take their medicine, right? So I had to figure something out because I was going to lose my shit cookies. So it's definitely been one, the people you surround yourself with is important. But I've definitely been doing like the whole, eating better, exercising, cutting out the cigarettes, the booze, the things that aren't good for you, right? It's definitely been helping with my anxiety and depression and all those things, right? Of course, my faith is definitely going to be the kicker there. But I do feel like there's something about like structure, discipline are the words on here, responsibility. I think it's going to be the self-discipline. The self-discipline or the ambition. Mercury is retrograde, so it's in your lesson learned. I feel like that's going to be something that's happening right now. Words, thoughts. It's going to be thoughts, because remember we've seen creation on the bottom. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your words create today, and your choices become your reality. All right, let's look at the rebirth card. No matter what happens, you can rise. Find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely time, right? Like things start bending in your favor. Good luck, good fortune. Ooh, it's going to be Jupiter energy. Interesting. Okay, so everybody else was like Cancer, full moon. So I'm wondering if Capricorn is going to be Jupiter. And I just say Capricorn needs Jupiter, right? But Jupiter is good luck, good fortune, expansion, all those good things. It's been retrograde. So all those good things have been going internally, right? I can see that. And then now on the 30th, so remember, this is the week that we're looking at, the 24th through the 30th. So it's like on the 30th, I should have just finished it out, right? Like the whole year. That's how we're going to end up doing it. But anyway, it's like on the 30th, and really some people have been saying it's the 31st. I feel like it's right on the night of the 30th before the 31st. But anyway, Jupiter is going to go direct. And I feel like that is going to be big for you, Capricorn. Rebirth. It's like no matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past. So it's like something happened that was hard, challenging, difficult, not fair. And it's like it takes a turn, right? And now you can stand back up. You can rise again. We have 5 of Cups here. Again, loss, despair. I feel like you did lose something. Scorpio energy coming out with the Death card. It could have been person, relationship, someone you felt like you helped, carried, loved. There's a snake. I never noticed the snake before. Something about death, something that needs to be laid to rest. It's like it keeps coming back and biting you, Capricorn. All right, let's look at Saturn, wisdom. So Ace of Wands, again, fate, destiny, again, Five of Pentacles. It's okay to ask for help. This time we have Queen of Swords. It's okay to ask for help when it comes to speaking your truth, when it comes to having healthy boundaries that you enforce. That's going to be Queen of Swords. You're learning how to stand up for yourself. Demand respect. Queen of Swords has really high walls. It's very possible you have found someone that can climb over the wall. How interesting. All right, let's look at Mercury communication. So remember, Mercury is retrograde right now, and communication is going to be lesson learned. That's going to help you with this challenge or obstacle. You have the Nine of Wands coming out. I always feel like that's going to be Nine of Swords. You have Queen of Cups coming out and Six of Wands coming out. So Nine of Wands is like not giving up on something. Sometimes Nine of Wands can be like stubborn energy. And I'm just saying with communication, Mercury retrograde, there could be some stubborn energy here. But Nine of Wands is also about like seeing something from a different perspective. Queen of Cups comes back out. Remember, this is that Queen of Cups in the Sweet Twilight Tarot. So it's like she's choosing to love herself and heal herself so she can become a better partner, so she can love others better, right? It's definitely the card that says you have to love yourself first type of energy. And then you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a victory, a victory. I'm not sure. Is it you, Capricorn, that's healing, that has decided to show yourself unconditional love, that has decided to replenish your own cup? Or is there someone around you that's either showing you how they did it or showing you the importance of it? All right, North Node, Destiny. I was trying not to drop it. Look at that. And it fell anyway, and it's Two of Cups. Two of Cups is partnership. It is romance. It's the late night dinners, long conversations, all the things. Since it's destiny, again, fate, North Node, where you're headed. We also have Eight of Wands, quick information, sudden changes, and we have the Eight of Swords coming out. Again, my least favorite. All right, so Eight of Swords is self-restriction. It does say prepare to get your hands dirty. Prepare to get your hands dirty. It's like you're going to have to put the work in. Six of Swords is on the bottom. Six of Swords says you're being guided. You're being shown where to go, what to do. All right, I'm going to do some guidance, Capricorn. I mean, it's definitely love, right? Like it's everywhere. I mean, I'm even picking it up with that death card. Oh my gosh, my favorite Nina Simone song is on. I wish I could turn it up so you guys can hear it. It's called Feeling Good. She says, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Capricorn. Maybe, I don't know, rebirth. Like maybe love hasn't been good to you, Capricorn. Maybe things just in the love department just never seem to work out. Maybe you're scared to try something new or move on or go into a new relationship. But I feel like regardless of whether you're scared or not, this week, it's like either the person you're with, Capricorn, it's like you realize how, I don't know, loving, healing, helpful their energy is. Or you decide that you're ready to be that energy. And if you're ready to be that energy, it would be breaking you free from these self-restrictions. Because when you decide that you want to be that energy, right? The Queen of Cups is like when you decide, like, I want to go take care of myself and I want to learn to love myself and I want to heal and I want to fill my own cup, right? It's like you align yourself with someone similar, right? We've been talking about that a lot, Capricorn. It's like if you find yourself dating someone that doesn't meet your whatever and it like doesn't work out, it's like you can't even be upset at that person. It's like you only fall in love or like meet someone that you are drawn to that like comes at the level that you've healed. You see what I'm saying? So the more work you put into yourself, the more you learn to love yourself, then that's the same that you're going to draw to you, that you're going to attract, that you're going to bring to you, right? Wasn't going to say it, but I'm just going to say it. All right, so I was having this conversation with a friend of mine, and I was telling her, I said, you know, I get tired. I don't want to argue with people about like what this twin journey is about, or I don't want to tell people like what I think union is, because I feel like people just want to hear like a fairy tale story. And if you don't tell them the fairy tale story that they want to hear, then they just get upset, right? But just brutal honesty here, okay, Capricorn? So in my own journey, I feel like I'm on this journey because it's purpose, right? And I have to learn to love and heal myself and follow my purpose. And I feel like I kept fighting the love and heal myself part. I just kept wanting to be in one relationship after another. I was like, I just couldn't be single. There was no way Rosa was not going to be single, right? And so I just kept doing it and keeping relationships that probably should have, you know, let go a lot sooner. And I think that what happens is we get to this point, those of us again on this very specific journey, is like we get to this point where we have to hold space, where we have to spend time on our own. And we hear those words and we're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hold space. I don't want to be on my own. I don't want to go buy 9 cats, right? You guys heard me say that for 3 years. I'm gonna crap whenever I get a cat. Like whenever a cat, I don't know. I just feel like it's coming. But I mean, when we get to that point, it's not that we're waiting for anyone. Okay, I feel like the vocabulary is the biggest issue here. It's not about waiting for anyone. It's not about holding space for anyone. You know who I'm holding space for? I'm holding space for me. I'm holding space for healed Rosa, who's gained the wisdom, no longer has these situations where she attracts these lower vibrational energies because I raised my energy and now I'm going to attract that higher vibrational energy. So it doesn't matter to me if I'm holding space and I end up being wrong about this whole journey and it is about union, then yay, you see what I'm saying? Yeehaw. And if it's not and I end up being right about this journey and it's about purpose, then whoever is meant to be there is going to be there. You see what I'm saying? But this Capricorn energy definitely putting in great effort to heal, to rise again. Look at that. To rise again. I said the Aries, I am comes out. Leo, I will, and the Cancer, I feel. So that's going to be that full moon, fire element. You're definitely feeling a big push here, Capricorn. So then I would ask you to check your fire placements in your chart. Definitely could have some Aries energy Remember, North Node is in Aries right now. So any big placement you have there, whether it's your moon, your rising, I feel like all the placements are big, so it doesn't matter. I feel like it's going to be important though, right? It's the driving force at this time. And I do feel like and there's look at Capricorn having the same lesson where your willpower is aligning to your purpose, right? And it is so that you can heal. But that Cancer card is giving me full moon energy, and it is about unresolved family matters, Capricorn. So that could possibly be sneaking in there also. All right, I'm going to pull out Moonology to close it out for Capricorn. We have a new start is coming. It's the new moon. Show the world the real you. It's full moon in Aquarius, and you're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. On the bottom, we have don't let your past hold you back. It's the south node. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to leave there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. That's it. That's going to be your earth signs for the week of December 24th through December 30th. I hope that was helpful. Vanessa says, I only have Chiron and Aries. That is enough. Amanda requested talking to heaven on Facebook. I can do that. I can totally do that. Sure, so they gotta pick up the cards first. Hold on. Still no music back there, right? No music. Vanessa, do you cry when you get mad? Chiron and Aries. Or do you get angry when you want to cry? I love that. Thank you, Sandra. Holding space to expand and grow. I'm grounded, but freedom loving Sag sun. I feel like you're very grounded, Diana. You are a Sagittarius, but the Sagittarius is the positivity. You're so positive. I was just saying something about it right before the live. It's like you always, you whenever I need, like today, right? Like when I got back from the doctor and I was like, I told Sandra and Diana, I was like, if I could call out, like if this was a regular job, I would be calling out right now. I wish I had PTO. You know what I'm saying? Like today would have been the day. Vanessa, says I yell and then I will cry. I coughed. Sorry. Love you. No music. Sweet, sweet. All right, let's do Talking to Heaven for Amanda over on Facebook. I gotta go back and watch that Virgo read now. All right, Talking to Heaven. I heard a new message. I don't know. That could just be you wanting a new message. But I heard it pretty clear, new message. And you know, it's weird. I'm seeing like the light flashing. You know, remember those, what were those things called that people would call, you know what I'm talking about. Have mercy. Oh, Rosa. The machine was answering machine. The answering machine. I'm seeing like a little light flashing. You know what I mean? Like there's a new message. Alright, here we go. We are connected. We are connected. It's the little water bubbles. Alright, let's pull it up, see what it says. It's not that we are soulmates. It's a different one. Look. This one's we are soulmates. This one says we are connected. All right. I've been able to review my life here in heaven, and I've seen how perfectly everything we do is woven together. There is no accident or wrong turns. Everything makes sense now. I wanted to give you the exciting news that in my life review, I saw that you and I have a strong soul connection through many lifetimes. We've been each other's teachers, sometimes in unpleasant ways, several times. In this lifetime, we are magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves personally and for others. And now that I'm here, our connection remains strong. Just like when I was living in my body, our thoughts are in sync with one another. We often think of each other simultaneously. So think of me and know that I'm doing the same, always with love. This is someone who's been passed for a little while. And this is someone who had an answering machine. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Got a new disco light in your bedroom. What you got going on in there? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The way I express my emotions are strong. It's when I get quiet. That's when I'm really mad. I don't get quiet. Like I don't even know. I don't know what quiet is. I probably should get quiet. The advice today on Facebook, I posted it, was like for the fire signs, like, you know, no reaction is the best reaction. But I mean, what fire sign? I mean, we're called the fire signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything is a reaction. You know what I mean? Like, but that's definitely, I feel like the lesson spirit. That's what I'm working on now. It's like I can't react, and it's like, wow, that's gonna be a long lesson for Rosa. You know. A message from my dad in my old answering machine, and I dug it out the other day. No way, Amanda, I just got the goose pimples. Oh, Tim, hello, hello. Amanda, it was a very sad message. He was asking for help. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Amanda. I feel like that's gonna be like confirmation of, you know, like I feel like he just wants you to know that he knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love you. I hope it didn't make you sad. Tim comes in to say hello. Hi, Tim. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling well. All right, guys, don't forget, let's see, Friday, we're doing the meditation workshop. I was telling Sandra and Diana, I've been trying to practice the guided meditation. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it, but I don't know. Don't expect it to be perfect, y'all. I tried like worrying about timing and all that kind of stuff, and I think I'm just gonna just go with it. Just go with it. Right. I think that's the message, Amanda. He's not anymore. Yeah. Remember, it was the we are so connected and, I'm better here now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like you dug it out, saw it, and you know what I'm saying? It probably was painful, but I feel like the message is definitely like, he's there now and he's not in pain any longer. I feel like everyone's doing okay. I feel like we're all, tell me how you feel, Tim. I feel like we're all just, it's the end of the year and is 2024 here yet? Like, that's where I'm at. So tomorrow is winter solstice. Tomorrow's the 21st. So we know that tomorrow, and that could be like why I'm feeling this energy too. I mean, definitely. We all know the sun dies for 3 days. Yeah, that could definitely have something to do with this energy today. And then of course the 25th it comes back, and then the 26th we have that Cancer full moon. I feel like I'm already feeling full moon energy. It's so many cosmic influences this week that it just feels like it's all kind of like compounding. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's all on top of one another. I agree with that. And if you study the astrology, Diana, I love it. She says this. She's like, since 2020, we've been saying that this next year will get better. It's so true. And I feel like if we study the astrology, there's like physical proof of that, right? Like we can study back. Again, it's like that comment I made earlier where I said like 2019 was like my last normal year of life, right? Like how I knew everything. And it's like ever since then, everything's just been in this like spiral, hectic change, one after another, right? And I mean, the fact that it coincides with COVID, I mean, you guys know, I don't believe there's no such thing as coincidence. But yeah, so Tim says dragon year. I'm expecting a great year. I love that. Tim, yes, it is the dragon, the head of the dragon. So all of us Aries are super excited for 2024, right? I feel like I don't know, all the information I've gathered, all this I looked at that chart. I mean, all of them for 2024. Well, I was making the calendar, right? But really before that, because I was wanting to see like when PLR, like how long did I have to push before something, bent. um, and it was 2024. So it's like as I've been coming to 2024, as I've been getting closer, I've been studying it more and more and more. And it's just like I keep pulling out all these little nuggets of just goodness. So yeah, like I'm so excited. And from January 1st, and Tim, everyone says that for the Aries, it's going to be the second half. Everyone says the second half is going to be the better year, the better part of the year. But I don't know. I say that I've been studying those charts, and I think it's going to kick off on the first, and it just progresses. I do feel like there is a period in June, just like everyone's saying, because there are some cosmic influences there, where things really going to pick up in June. But I feel like from January to June is still going to be pretty darn good, especially for those of us with the big Aries placements, right? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm tired. I love y'all. Tomorrow, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then, of course, Friday, the meditation workshop. If you guys haven't joined yet, message me. It's still been pretty small. I know several of you guys have talked to me about, finances. It's that time. If you want to join us, just message me. I have, the ability to give you the link. All right, you guys. I'll see everyone tomorrow night. I love you all. Thank you, Sandra, Diana, my moderators, for coming in here and helping. Tim, thank you so very, very much. We miss you all the time. I wish you'd come back more often. Jenna, thank you for coming and hanging out. I love y'all. See everyone tomorrow night. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.